Yo, good morning, guys and girls. It's your boy 005 Dynasty. Man, I fell asleep, man. I fell asleep in my chair. I gotta get up, brush my teeth, wash my face, take care of myself. I gotta start the day, right? I gotta clean myself up. But I was just working on the website, and I fell asleep working on the website. So I was working on my resume part of the website, filling it in, and I came to the point where I was like citing my articles. This is the reason why I tell you guys, do the ultra ups. So ultra ups are videos that you put on YouTube or any other platform, but primarily YouTube. That's the main, say, engine behind, video formats on the internet right now. Until another website comes and knocks them out, this is what it is, right? And then when you upload that video, you then take that video and turn it into an article form. When you turn it into article form, now that becomes like your ecosystem where people will find your data, and it becomes documented data, right? That's an ultra up, taking a video and enhancing it through doing these other steps. So I'll give you one website you can go to, is medium.com. You can put your articles on there, and that's what I've been doing. So medium.com, and then also I'm gonna be doing it on my own website as well. One thing you have to understand about your own website is that you have to figure out a way to make sure that website never goes down. You got to maintain it. Meanwhile, you got to pay your hosting provider, whoever's hosting your information, uploading it to the internet, or you got to get your own server and make sure that server never goes down. Right now, I'm doing shared hosting until bankroll comes in. Then I'll do my own. And basically I'll have my website sit into like a permanent cloud, so it never goes down. You got to keep paying every year though. You got to pay. I mean, unless you figure out a way to get on like those big servers like Amazon and things of that nature. I don't know how to do that yet, but I'll do my research, because I never want my website to go down, because I don't want my information to disappear. You know what I'm saying? So that's another reason why you're supposed to put your information on multiple websites, so that you're documented throughout history and people can find your information and they can literally say, oh, this person did this at this time. Remember, guys and girls, I took like 20 years off from the game and I didn't document anything. I'm playing catch up. So I'm literally falling asleep in my chair while I'm working. And this is after a full day of me dealing with my children and my house and things of that nature. And some days when I go to work, it's even harder because it's less time that I have to work on this stuff. So don't be like me and don't document for a long time, and now I have to play catch up, because these people try to play you on the internet, act like you're nothing, but meanwhile you've done way more than them. All the stuff that you have done has more impact, is more powerful than them. Even if they got more successful stuff where it's like like multi-platinum records or Grammy Award and stuff like that, most of these people are one-hit wonders, or they only work with one artist, or they didn't have a luxurious career. So that's why it's good for you to document yourself, so you can show that your career is actually better than theirs on a street level. If that, because I know my street level stuff is crazy. You know what I'm saying? I did a lot of street level stuff. So now what I'm doing is I'm documenting it step by step. I found my first instrumental I ever created. That's going in my resume. Do you understand that, guys? The first instrumental that I ever created is going in my resume. The first track that started out the Ghost Wave musical genre in 2020 was in February 29th, I believe. I think was when I uploaded it, and I got the copyrights and everything for that track. I sent it off for its copyrights, so that thing is officially certified. That's going in my resume. The first track I ever did with that was a placement, a street placement with music video that played on TV, video music box. That's in my resume. I have this information that I never put out there. So I got this. Let me show you this. So this is an article, right? And it tells you the mindset why Dynasty didn't push himself. Here's what makes the story even more impactful, right? This is the article. He never tried to push his beats onto big names, even though Busta Rhymes was in orbit, even though major street figures were behind Legend. That's my twin brother, right? And a lot of street figures were behind him because he was doing the Hood Legend DVD. So he had so many people that he could, talk to and get my beats on him. Even though the infrastructure for a breakout was right there, Dynasty only focus was help Legend make the best music possible, and that's 100% facts. No self-promotion. I never promoted myself. Never chasing celebrities. I never chased one celebrity. let me get my let me get my shine on. Basically, no, I didn't do that. It was humility in an industry that rewards ego. And I never had an ego, guys. I never had an ego for myself ever. I always wanted to help Ledger. That's an article for the song. Let me bring it up to the top. Bring it to the top. This is the article right here. The song "I'm from New York," the street level breakthrough that sparked a career as a musical producer. 005 Dynasty. It's me. This is Legend, and that's so true. This is the first song that sparked it for me to have a name, and everybody knew who I was because of that record. That's why it's so key and so vital for you to document. I didn't. I'm doing it now. But now, when I go on YouTube and I start doing my videos and I turn the videos into ultra ups, and now people start Google searching me, they start going to Medium, they start going to my website, they start getting this data now. So it's never too late. I'm gonna put it to you like that. It's never too late to put your data out there. Put it out there, because now, 10 years from now, that's data that's going to have time stamped. It's going to have history on it. So it's going to say, oh, this happened in 2003, and the information was uploaded in 2026, and now in 2036, that history is going to be, you know what I'm saying, it's going to have some validity to it. It's going to have some strength to it, and it has strength to it now. But think about 10 years, 20 years from now. So don't forget, guys, get out there and put your ultra ups, which are ultra uploads on these platforms, and take it a step further. You need to do that. It's crazy. So let me show you the website. So here's the website. I'm working on. Can you see? Can you guys see it? I think you can see. Yeah, I'm working on the website right now, and the website has my resume. And also, you can see inside the resume, I'm citing the article. So I click that link, and now you see the article pops up. You understand now, guys? So that's why it's very, very key for you guys to get on your grind. Can I go back? Let me see. Do I have to? That's another article right here. Let me go back now. So boom. So you see that? So guys, I'm reading. I'm just literally just going over everything right now, and my resume is crazy, guys. It's crazy. Like this. Like, let me show you really quick. Let me go up. So this is the site, and then images. But the resume starts here, and it goes. It got identity, creative philosophy, education, experience. I'm saying. Then it has selected works and discography. You know what I'm saying? And this is selected, meaning it's like this is not everything, but it has I Am From NY. That's a song, my first street placement. I Don't Even Want to Wake Up. This is basically a ghost wave. It basically tells you, it's basically like part of like the full embodiment of ghost wave. Before that, I'm about to release a new track that's going to show you what ghost wave really is right now. Pop Shells had it, my first single with me rapping on it. You know what I'm saying? Failed Me. That's the first song, and man, it has the links to it, guys. You could go to Apple Music and listen to the first joint, Failed Me, 2020, February 29th, 2020. You know why this is so key too? Because there's other people out there with the name Ghost Wave. So now, while they're using the name Ghost Wave, my stuff is dated before they came out using Ghost Wave. That's why it's key. That's why it's vital for you to get your information out there, guys. So now they can't say that they had Ghost Wave before me, because I have documented proof of when I first released the first song that was in the Ghost Wave style. Even though it's not the full embodiment of it, this is when I started to create the genre, okay? Now, the way I do Ghost Wave now is crazy. It has one of its key signatures are pivot chords, which modulate into a key change, which help the body of the track move and elevate. It ascends and descends, and tonal characteristics which help the emotion of the song keep changing. The emotion of the song keeps changing every 8 bars, but technically every 4 bars. So it's every 4 bars, but every 8th bar, it really changes into a key change. That's different from hip hop. That's different from cinematic music because I've subtracted, I pulled out what I deemed as a negative, you know what I'm saying, something that's stagnation, which holds back hip hop. Hip hop stays flat and it just goes straight through with the same rhythm all the way through. It doesn't do modulation. It doesn't do pivot chord modulations into key changes. It doesn't do that. And cinematic music stays with just, cinematic, changing the emotion of the song, but it doesn't have that rhythm to it. It doesn't have that bop. It doesn't have that flow. So I took the negative out of cinematic music and now I formed Ghost Wave by subtraction. So now we have Ghost Wave, which is cinematic air hop, cinematic music, like hip hop, but not hip hop, is air hop because it floats like a ghost. So it's so dope, man. So Ghost Wave is cinematic air hop, a sound that floats. The whole thesis, the whole theme, the whole story, the whole thing, embodiment of Ghost Wave is crazy. I really break it down. The words, the way I say it, Ghost Wave, and how I describe it is so cohesive. There's no denying the genre, man. And when you hear the full embodiment now, you're gonna be like, oh my God. So then we have music, video directing, and visual storytelling. And it cites an article. It doesn't need to cite too many. It cites one of them. This is the music video I directed for Low Loco. You know what I'm saying? You could come on here. You could play the video. You could watch it. See my editing skills. I mean, there's so many pictures. That's me right there. So you see, I'm literally, my resume is crazy. Publications and media. Now you could go to my publications on here. My press and interviews. So I did, man, the press and interview section, I like that because that's showing like my my publication, like Bold Journey and stuff like that. Early milestones, Ghost Wave timeline. So it breaks down the timeline of Ghost Wave all the way until 2026. Got my images here. You can click on these images, they open up, and so forth. Then you can go even to the Ghost Wave section, which is pretty cool. And the Ghost Wave section also has my very own playlist, guys. So you can play videos that go into talking about Ghost Wave on the website, and it actually switches. It's no game. A real playlist. A real playlist that goes to all these videos. So when I tell you guys I'm not playing, I'm literally not playing when it comes to 005 Dynasty, Jamel Marshall Pearson, formerly known as Legacy. I'm not playing with my career anymore. The way that I look on this website is insane. And when any client wants to come and do business with 005 Dynasty, they're gonna see how professional, how tight knit I am with all the stuff that I do. We're gonna do work. We're gonna do amazing work together. This is different from what a lot of people are doing on YouTube. People are running to YouTube and just uploading. They're not even doing ultra ups. And on top of that, they have no website. They have no data. They have literally no articles. They haven't been on a verifiable, a very well-known and established publication website, and I'm on Bold Journey magazine, boldjourney.com. You guys don't have nothing, man. You're just watching content creators every day, and you're worrying about trying to make a beat. I'm worrying about my legacy. This is your boy 005 Dynasty. I'm waking up and I'm doing a video. This video is going to be documented. It's going to turn into an ultra up of me explaining my career and stuff like that. I continue every day. It's nonstop, guys. Before I was sleeping, I was retired. I quit the game for like 20 years. Imagine if I was doing what I'm doing now back then. If I had all this information already done, then I could be working. I could be doing the beats and stuff like that because all the other stuff is done. So I got to play catch up. You guys are putting yourself in a position where you got to play catch up. That's what you're doing. You should be doing this. You should have an official website, an official.com website. Even if you use a template on one of these websites to just give you a template, just do it, man. The big content creators, they're doing it. They got template websites. They're not building their stuff with codes and stuff like that. They're not really breaking down how to make a website look official. My website looks so crazy right now, and it's on the back. Right now, it's on the Ghost Wave website. I'm building it on the Ghost Wave URL, like subdomain. and I'm going to switch it over to the 005dynasty.com one. So right now, if you go to 005dynasty.com, you go to 005dynasty.com, it looks like this. This is the old design. You know what I'm saying? It has like, you go into the community section, you can look, and you can start posting, because it was all about posting, right? Now, let me see if I go log into my profile. Yeah, this is my profile page, right? Profile pages. You could go to the lobby. Go to the lobby, right? And this is like the main lobby where everybody sees all the information. You can upload your music and so forth, right? You can promote your songs. You have people listen to your Spotify, Apple Music, your YouTube. Like, I literally had like this thing's built for you guys. It's basically built like YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, all that stuff. But now I'm doing away with that because people are toxic and nasty on the internet. They don't deserve a website like that where I'm going to help promote them. I'm spending my hard-earned money and time and energy researching, developing, and to create a platform that's going to market and promote for guys that doesn't. It's different from the way YouTube markets and promotes. You got to pay for advertiser space. My website was dedicated marketing and promotion for you for free. You know how much information you could have put out there, but people are so nasty and negative. No, I'm not doing it no more, man. We even have the creative mind section. The creative mind section basically is a explore browser where you could, wherever your post is. That's it. Let me go. If you make a post, right? People go to it and they see it. That's just a template post. I'm just playing around. You know what I'm saying? Just testing things out. That post right there could have been a legit, verifiable source for you of a video, an article, and so forth like that. And it literally shows on Google when you're active on 005dynasty.com. Not anymore, man. I'm not helping you guys like that anymore, because the world as we see it, as we live in it, is very, very nasty, man. It's a very, very nasty world. Everybody wants to smile on your face and act like they're your best friend, and they love you, and they're all for you. But at the blink of an eye, they could turn against you, and you become the worst person because you're a realist, and they're not real. They're living as a societal norm, and you're outside of the matrix, and they're stuck in the matrix, and they don't want to hear the truth. I know that for a fact. Oh, look at all the people I used to deal with on YouTube. We broke bread with each other. We did a lot of things with each other, and they turned against me, and they made it seem like I was the problem. When people do that, when they turn against you, make you seem like you're the problem because you're a realist, don't deal with them. So since that was an assortment of people that I had that they turned against me, now I understand it's all the people. You know what I'm saying? So only a select few, it's very, very small number that's not going to be like these evil people. But it's not enough to put out a social media platform like what I was building for you guys. So I'm putting it to the back burner, and maybe I'll bring it back later. But as of right now, I'm going to hide all these domains, all these URLs. So I'm going to switch the website over soon. As soon as the website's done, 005dynasty.com is going to have that new design on it, and then boom, I'm going to be off to the races, man. Then I'm going to be looking forward to working with other, companies to do major business. I'm not doing the whole thing that these content creators are doing when they like doing affiliated links and all that stuff. I'm not doing that, man. If you want to do business with 005 Dynasty, we're going to do business, not this fake stuff that they're trying to show you what a musical producer is on the internet. No, we're not doing that, guys. We're not doing that. We're going to work out some major deals. Other than that, I don't need to work with you. I'm just going to continue just doing what I do. And then if my entity just takes off by itself and literally doesn't need to collaborate with any other major brand, so be it. Because my grind is relentless. This your boy 005 Dynasty. Don't forget to Google me, guys and girls. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. And I hope you're on your grind. And if you're not, you're wasting your time.